walking, 'cause kings and knights, we are lost. Where we go, we don't know.
Alright. So starting on new game. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Episode menu. Let's get going.
Alright.
Alright.
We gotta go to 15.
Yes. A new cause.
Because I fucked it up again. Just play it. Just play it.
Yeah. Starting the episode.
There was so much gold. There was so much gold in the last one. I'm so upset.
Mm.
I put you on blast about circles.
Yeah, but what are circles?
Just skip it. No, never mind. Actually, we can't.
No.
That's actually not true. We could, but no. We should let it play out. But hey, now we get to wholesale ignore this whole conversation because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bants about I killed your sister and you let it happen.
It's easily the longest monologue about I killed your family ever.
Definitely spoilers there, but we don't gotta listen to this pumpkin mouth dude,
Andres, there are no spoilers for this game. This thing came out in 2012.
That's like not too long ago. That's 9 years.
Yeah. If you haven't played this, what do you do? If you haven't played and or seen this game, it's really not that big a deal. Also, this is like the lowest or like the worst reveal ever, because it's really not that big of a deal that his sister was killed by him. All that really matters is that it happened. Doesn't really matter who did it.
I mean, it's not like anyone was ever really asking the question at the beginning of the game. Like, hey, who killed this guy's sister, by the way? It's like, it only really becomes relevant when he brings up being like, who do you think did it? And it's like, I don't give a shit.
Maybe it's that one weird dude who's always on about murdering people. I'm actually trying to remember what we were even talking about in the last recording at this point.
It was a while ago.
It was like 20 minutes ago. I know it was because that was how long the last recording was before I stopped it. You were talking about Dead Space.
Dead Space, like
the remake.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I saw something, an article recently saying that the Assassin's Creed Valhalla director is heading the remake.
Which is really weird. Because I wouldn't want anyone from Assassin's Creed touching Dead Space, considering nobody from EA made that game. Sorry. No one from Ubisoft touched that game.
Yeah, no. But it's like, what is it? The original creators are now doing the Callisto project, or protocol.
Hold on. They had Calypso Protocol.
Yeah.
That actually raises a lot of questions right now, actually. The fact that someone from Ubisoft is now working on an EA game. Does that mean he got hired by EA?
That's a good question.
Does raise the question why he quit Ubisoft. Is it because there were a bunch of allegations?
Hey, at least it's not Blizzard. Yeah.
No.
I'll punch up like that.
Andres. Ubisoft was first.
No, it was first, but
But
it's not recent. It's not recent. It's not.
Well, they did have a recent thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, I almost missed that.
Don't miss these because there's follow-ups. There you go. There was one more follow-up. But yeah, like, there was a thing with Ubisoft recently.
Yeah.
With like a game that they've been trying to make for years or whatever over in Singapore. Like, it's just been a money sink. It's kind of a funny thing to hear about.
I mean, yeah, definitely not to like downplay anything, but it's it's like the less recent something is, the more no one's really gonna care about it, unfortunately.
I guess. I mean, I didn't forget about it. I'll never let it go.
I mean,
away.
I'll be real. I forgot about it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the podcast I listened to about video game stuff brought up both of those things in relation to each other, so that's probably why it's just more in my mind, I got
you.
Fuck both of those places, really. not like it's not like either place even makes good games anymore. So there's really nothing to even like talk about other than controversy with them. They've got nothing to contribute.
Ooh, smooth.
Huh?
I actually like how I'm doing this time around.
You are? Well, because you know what you're doing now.
Yeah. Okay.
He says as he misses the button. You're falling apart. Okay, you're getting there.
Quick.
I just hope they don't do a whole lot with the remake. Because, I recently went through Final Fantasy VII Original after playing the remake to see the differences. Because I was curious. I was like, what was improved in this version? And I actually like the original better, personally. Mostly because I got to play a full game, and the remake was like... It stopped at the correct point it should stop at, but it was really frustrating to not play an entirely done video game, you know? And they haven't even done like, oh, what are they doing now? Oh, First Soldier, this stupid mobile battle royale game or whatever. Please just put out the second fucking part. I don't even know if I'm gonna play the second part. Because I also don't care about the interlude shit with Yuffie. Because I don't really care all that much about Yuffie anyway. So I'm really hoping they don't do a whole lot with Dead Space. It should just be a remaster. They should just give it to Blue Point.
I mean, it's like the game's fairly like linear in itself, you know. Like, yeah, you visit the same old rooms in a lot of the other chapters, and there's actually a fun little Easter egg if you put the oh, okay, if you put the first letter of all the chapters together for the original Dead Space.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, so like for the original Dead Space, like if you read like the first like letter of all the chapters, they put together like a short little, you know, three-word sentence.
Go on.
Yeah, it's a spoiler for the first game.
What is it?
It reveals that so and so is dead. Like it's like, I think
his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
You could have just said that, dude.
I mean, like yeah, it's an old game. Yeah, spoilers.
Again,
but
it's not really a spoiler. You kind of assume she's dead anyway.
Yeah.
Considering every single person on that boat was dead anyway.
And I mean, I guess there really isn't any other way to interpret it, because like what? Like there's somebody alive in all this like crap. Like, yeah, I guess you're alive, but you just showed up. So
yeah, there was one dude who was alive, and he was a crazy scientist that made a super evil necromorph. And that was really all of it. I just hope they don't do too much with it. I hope it's more of a remaster than anything else.
Woohoo! As per our last conversation, the whistling. Hey,
or as you said, the harmonica.
Yeah, because I don't know how that comes to mind, but apparently the harmonica is the only like wind instrument that you can inhale and make notes with.
Which does make me curious. It does want. Well, because like,
as far as I know, anyways.
The only real song I've listened to with like a prominent harmonica in it has been the song from Cowboy Bebop, where like the harmonica episode. And if you listen to those songs just by themselves, like as like a soundtrack, the person playing the harmonica, like you can hear them back off the harmonica to breathe in. So it does make me curious what kind of notes it makes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I might be wrong, because I think like the didgeridoo's got like something special to it.
My man really just said the didgeridoo. Holy shit!
It's like you got apparently, because like apparently you gotta have like really good like air for like the really long notes, long playing. Like,
well, I mean, the instrument itself is inherently long, so that makes sense.
Like you gotta do some sort of special inhale exhale technique that allows you to continue like playing while you're breathing.
You can just do it with your mouth too.
I don't know if I can.
Didgeridoo noises.
Like, despite what I've been talking about, I really don't know that much about instruments. So like, yeah, this dude did not do the best that he could.
There's nothing wrong with that. Instruments are hard. Oh man, you wanna know what else was hard? getting through that conversation last recording about the materia stuff.
Oh shit!
Wanna know what else is hard? You mashing.
Oh man, I don't have the
I
mash
think
skills.
you're doing worse than you did last time.
But
you
it still
did about
gave
the
it to
same.
me.
It's about the same.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're close to the end anyway. Because this is where Yasha learns the Chidori. Because Naruto. Right. This for some reason me bringing up Naruto made you start salivating. It triggered your saliva glands.
I might have just been needing some water or something.
No.
Nah.
It's because your mouth got all dry because you were thinking about Naruto.
Date bio.
There it is. Yeah. You say it. Yeah. Oh man, Naruto sucks. So I'm fine to say. I don't care. Fucking come at me.
You know, I think our last recording, not the last ones that didn't work out, but the last one that actually like the audio quality came through. We were talking about Bleach. Between then and now, learned that there's gonna be like a new Bleach chapter for its 20th anniversary.
Excuse you?
Yeah, there's gonna be a new Bleach chapter.
Why?
What do you mean why?
No. It didn't end well to begin with. Like, don't add on to it. That's only gonna make it worse, probably.
Apparently there's like light novels and stuff already out there, something similar.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Burn the Witch apparently is like in the same universe.
Are you
Different.
serious?
Yeah, it's
Wait,
like
is that the same author?
it's about the same author. Yeah, Burn
Same
the Witch.
artist?
Yeah, same artist. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to read that. I might like it.
It's like
It's called Burn the Witch.
yeah.
It's a pretty sick title. It's not bad. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was still working. Not gonna lie to you.
Apparently he does all things Bleach related now, except for actually Bleach.
Yeah, no
which, you know,
shit.
now
Oh.
it's like new chapter and new anime season. So I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped a new movie for some whatever fucking reason.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, Bleach movies were always great.
I
Right?
always prefer the movies to the shows themselves anyway. Because they were just so self-contained, and the majority of the time they were better because they were like a complete story in an hour and a half, as opposed to the long drawn-out crap that was happening in the shows.
And you gotta show up every week. You don't have to be good every week. You just have to show up every week.
What?
That's the requirement
What? For what?
for like comics.
Oh.
You don't have to be good every week.
You just show up every week. Did
Yeah.
a chapter come out? Alright, whatever. the lone wolf. Of course he has a cool motorcycle.
It's a Corvette.
What?
It's a Corvette.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
lone wolf.
Mm.
And this is where it goes to be continued. All right, and then you can just skip the next episode thing because we're going to be doing it anyway.
Mhm. You must live, Ashura.
I'm sorry, we didn't get this last time. What happened?
I was not good last time.
Still,
Ka-ching. I don't know what ka-ching means.
What the fuck even does that mean?
It's like an onomatopoeia.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Onomatopoeia bullshit.
Ah.
And then this stuff that we kind of just glossed over because we don't really care.
Yeah, I know. In the Deuce's office, the Deuce is like, I just
The
killed you.
Deuce. Oh man, the Double Deuce. Does he run a bar?
Maybe.
Roadhouse? Have you seen Roadhouse?
I am aware of Roadhouse.
Dude, we gotta watch Roadhouse. Dude. Pancakes and Roadhouse?
It's gonna have to happen.
It's gonna have to happen. I'm totally into that. I'm gonna invite all the big players. We're gonna eat pancakes off a hot plate. We're gonna watch Roadhouse.
Asura heads to confront
Skip it.
Deus.
Skip it. Skip it.
However, he
Okay, no
I
spoilers. Go on
don't
to
know
the
why,
next
but I really enjoy Roadhouse because it's such a goofy movie.
one. Who's in Roadhouse?
I don't know his name. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I could find out.
Was the guy in other movies?
Oh, 100%. Looking it up.
A bunch of this A bunch of the ripples, a bunch of the spirals, a bunch of the arcs.
Oh, spirals.
Yeah,
Oh man, you mean arcs?
Yes.
Little reference there for nobody. There was I'm gonna blow you up, Andres. So in the last recording, I had brought up the Nippon to Japan, and then Andres, for some reason, also said something about like, yeah, you know, red circles, which I then questioned because Japan and their flag, and he's like, nah, man, that's like a red sphere.
It's like a red dot. Yeah, it's a red dot.
Okay, it's a red dot, which is a circle.
It's like
Sorry, not a circle.
It's a flat sphere.
It's a flat sphere, which
like,
which we also expounded upon and discovered that a red sphere is actually two distinct arches, top and bottom, with a red filling. Very different things. What was I looking up? Oh yeah, I was looking up the Roadhouse.
I still got an impression that this spider is more important than he's been letting on, but
The spider? Oh,
yeah,
I mean,
he just shows up and then nothing really happens. He doesn't fight or anything.
okay,
like,
Andres, you'll probably recognize some of these names. Patrick Swayze,
oh, the guy that was in the movie Ghost?
correct. Sam Elliott.
No, I don't recognize that.
Sam Elliott's like a he did a lot more like westerns.
Okay.
Yeah. I've actually been watching Lonesome Dove with my dad recently, which is a it's an older western movie. It's got a bunch of people in it though, like a lot of like actual like known actors, which is kind of crazy. It's got Tommy Lee Jones in it. It's got Steve Buscemi.
Oh man. Speaking of like westerns and harmonicas and shit, I remember what that movie was called again. Once Upon a Time in the West.
When did we talk about that?
It was like recording before last.
Why the fuck would I remember that? Also, what did
oh
you...
fuck, I missed the...
Who cares? Doesn't matter. We already got our 5 S ranks. Like, who gives a shit? You could fail all of these and I wouldn't care. Also, look, you still nailed the landing like a boss.
Ah, Shinto. That's what brought up the conversation with a big red circle. If I had to put a big red circle around where Shinto was, I could not tell you.
On a map, because we wouldn't know, because we don't know what maps look like, because we're fucking millennials.
Yeah. Come to find out, Shinto isn't even on this Earth. It's on a...
It's in the stratosphere.
A higher sphere, a stratosphere.
What the fuck is that body doing?
I could not tell you.
That was hilarious, though. This guy's still giving you problems. You could just lock on. You're locked on, so just jump attack, jump shoot. There.
Best advice ever.
That's the best thing to do for a lot of like the air enemies, is do the jump shoot. Be Mega Man. This is a Capcom game. Well played. What? Probably just kill it for killing a certain amount of enemies or something. Ooh, excuse me. Good recoveries. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Never mind, he whiffed because he's a bitch. A lot of guys, Jesus. I love your intermittent like shotgun with the moves. Now we get 2 of them.
Power.
You're right, Andres. Power. I was gonna say you should have got one more before it ended, but that's fine too. I really hope you aren't fighting just mobs until your burst gauge fills up. That'd be really annoying.
I can see that though.
Jump. Oh, you gotta jump to follow up, remember. If you're doing the uppercut, you gotta jump and then mash. Jump. No, don't hold it, mash. Because if you hold it, you just do that. But if you mash, you do an air combo. Jump.
Nah.
Oh. I'm sorry, excuse you? Did you just say no?
Yeah, I think I said no.
Someone's confidence is rising. Rising. I know how to talk. Good shit. That killed a bunch of them.
I really thought I was high enough to avoid that spear. I guess spear.
It's a big hitbox. Oh, that was a bad move. Because I think that's the last of them. Nope, never mind. You nailed it. 2 of the big guys. Good jump. Follow up. Right in the
Yeah.
dick.
All right.
He's dead.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck. Okay, well, they gave it to me. Basically.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. That camera angle is so good. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been watching a lot of westerns recently. That's a good one too, because YouTube's been putting out a lot of movies for free recently. So I've been watching a lot of the free stuff on there. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop controlling the camera, please. They put Hang 'Em High on there recently,
Mm-hmm.
an old Clint Eastwood movie. Yo, that movie's mean. It literally starts with Clint Eastwood getting lynched and hung from a tree because people think he's like stealing cattle, or which he isn't.
Hold on a second. So I haven't seen this one, but Clint Eastwood movie.
Correct.
And
I don't think he
lynched.
wasn't the director, but he's
Okay.
in it.
Okay. Okay.
What
So
are your
like,
questions? I can answer them.
he's just gonna like die at the beginning.
No. So what happens is people, these vigilantes, like ride up on him and they're like, "Hey, you bought these cattle, or these cattle have these brands on them from this guy. Well, we don't think you. We think you stole these." And he's like, "No, I got the bill of sale right here, and here's the description of him because I was a former lawman, so that's what I do. I memorize people." And they're like, "That's not what it looks like." He's like, "Now hold on a second. We can ride on back and figure this out." And they're like, "No, tie him up and put him on his horse." And then they put a noose around his neck. And then, yeah, he gets hanged, but he lives.
Okay.
Well, because vigilante hangings in the Old West weren't done by weight. It was all strangulation.
Oh.
Because they just put you on your horse, put a rope on a bridge. Yeah, Yasha's trying to solve this like a cool guy.
This is no time to argue. Two children.
I mean, they really are. Basically, they put you on a horse, they hang you from a tree, and then they just hit your horse, so you just hang.
Oh.
So it's
okay.
not by weight. It's not like the officials would do it by like 200-pound bags that just drop. So it's like that.
Yeah.
But this is just... Ashra, you gotta chill, bro.
some Nine-Tails shit right here.
It's cooler than the Nine-Tail stuff. How did he know? How did he know? This raises questions.
I guess the gods are psychic or something.
No. Because if he used that power on Jace, Ashura wouldn't be beating him.
Hmm. That hardly feels like friendship right there.
He saved him though.
Mm.
What was that for? He was here first. He is mine.
Big children here.
Mm-hmm.
Stay out of my way.
You gotta remember, the best way to beat your enemies is to make them your friends. So you have a buffer zone between you and your actual enemies.
Part of me really likes Deus though. He's so well dressed. He's so fancy. And his lightning's black and white, so he's way cooler than anybody else. Like, Zeus is a punk. His lightning's blue. But look at this dude with white and black lightning. Also, he hasn't even pulled out his weapon yet. He's just been lightning powering it up. Fuck the planet.
Accurate.
Ashura's just keeping it real. It's the best part about Ashura. Just like, dude, I don't care about the planet. I really don't. I just want to get my daughter back.
You see, Ashura wouldn't use the word idiot, but he's calling you an idiot right now.
What?
He wouldn't use the word idiot, but he's calling you an idiot right now.
You fool.
Like, was that the best you could think of?
I love that Dace likes it. He's like, yeah, I'm into this. I like this. I like what you're doing here. There you go. And then Yasha's in the back there with the assists. Also, the music is like the proper like main title song.
Are you not gonna get up?
Dude, he doesn't care. It's a rail gun.
Get railed gun.
Shut up. You know, actually, Andres, that's a good thing you brought that up. I really enjoyed that anime.
What?
Certain Scientific Railgun.
Oh. I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, you don't?
I mean, like, hardly. Like, I visited the website TV Tropes, and I've gone on trope walks, so I kind of found some stuff about it, but nothing really
What?
important.
Why did you... Wait. You just casually surf tvtropes.com?
Yeah, sometimes.
Why?
It's a great website. It's like Wikipedia, but, like, for tropes and fun stuff.
What did it say about that show?
I had a lot to say about that show, because there's a
Like-
lot of individual tropes, but I can't remember half of it, if I'm being completely honest.
That's fair. It's
It's like going on Wikipedia and being like, what'd you learn on Wikipedia? I don't fucking remember.
well, I like the concept of the show because it's like I like that they basically downplay people with powers because it's like welcome to Academy City where we just give you superpowers with a syringe because science. This Dace is the best. Say it.
Can I shut this dude up during a monologue too, or is that time just long past? Hey,
That's so cool. This game's great. This game's so cool. Yeah. Imagine your main thing being having 6 arms and you dropkick somebody.
it's probably a little bit more special then because, you know, you could have used any one of your arms.
Wait, Andres. This is all on you. You can do it if you want.
Oh, yeah, no, the words in the corner, I just was not seeing it.
Oh, you did?
I did not
Oh.
see it.
Yeah, well, that was his monologue that you were asking about, but you
Yeah.
can cut him off.
You were like, this is your moment, yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I was hoping
This
for.
was the moment to hear his monologue and or shut him up.
Yeah, no, I
It's
can,
totally your call.
no.
Now, what are we doing here?
I see. Perhaps I have underestimated the power of your wrath.
This old man.
However, it is not enough. You will not win.
I
Not
bet
by-
he's still in the air. And he's just floating now.
To fight the will of the entire planet, you must attain power greater than that of a god.
I don't know about that. Maybe you're just
That
thinking
actually
of a
doesn't
very...
make any sense.
No, I think he's just thinking of a very, very small god. Like a land spirit or something.
Well, Lance... You know what, Andres? That actually might be a better way of looking at this. They aren't gods. They're just spirits.
Yeah.
Huh. You're kind of breaking it down here for me, champ. Thanks.
Yeah. Like, aren't there cultures with like hundreds of gods, and like some of them are like
Japan.
specific to like a 20-foot radius, where it's like, yeah, no, this is the empty parking lot, and if you want to beat the allegations, you better pray to this god.
We are the Incas, kings and knights.